This is one of the main tourist attraction in Kochi. People come to watch these Chinese fishing nets. Wow, that's good. The road is covered by monkeys. Dutch palace was just amazing. Inside we could learn about the history about original Keralian kings. What is it called?
Ballava.
Okay. This is just magnificent. A lot of deliberation. This one was the final peak. Yeah, this looks very nice. Drop of the rubber. Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. This is the way they collect rubber. It was a Japanese group. One of the guy asked me that, am I the rabbi? I said, yes. I'm sitting here since 1568. Hello, morning from Munnar. This is our final day. We are leaving very early. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. The reason is that there is a Kochi Carnival on 31st of December, and that's why all the bridges will be closed to the Fort Kochi island. And so we have to arrive our hotel, which is inside the Fort Kochi near the Vasco da Gama square, before 12. And look at this view. This is just magical, mystical, and it's just amazing. We had a fantastic 3 nights in Munnar. So many activities we have done. Amazing scenic drives. I hope you have watched our other videos. Sharing this video with you. Drive from Munnar to Kochi and what we do in Kochi. We are driving over NH49 at the moment. From Munnar to Kochi, Balu just stopped and we are now getting a fantastic view of a waterfall.
It's in Adimari, though I don't know the actual waterfall.
Actual name. This is really nice.
Adimari town.
Okay. And we've got a fair bit of water in that waterfall as well. We have another waterfall. What is it called?
Ballava.
Okay, this is just magnificent. Okay, we are entering the forest. And what's this forest called?
Normally it's called, I think, upper side it will be the Mamalakandam.
Okay.
Upper side, top of the Mamalakandam forest area.
The whole family of monkeys. Wow, and they're fighting each other. Wow, too many monkeys.
You can go there also.
Or maybe we'll just take it from the car. Yeah, it's a good angle and it's very clear view as well. Oh, there is a monkey. And what's this waterfall called?
Cheeyappara.
Cheeyappara. Okay. Oh, this is actually quite heavy. Wow. So many waterfalls.
Kochi Dhanushkodi highway.
Okay, Kochi Dhanushkodi highway. Okay. Okay, so this is a tribal settlement. Oh, this road, we are not allowed to go. Okay. The road is covered by monkeys.
That's the history of this road.
Okay, so that yellow one.
Yeah, I'll take it.
We just stopped at this location and this yellow board describes the history of this road from Kochi to Dhanushkodi highway. We are about to cross a bridge, and what's this bridge called?
Kothamangalam Bridge.
Okay. Wow, this is very nice. And we're passing by a small town, I guess. So we're passing by a town. What's this name?
Kothamangalam.
Kothamangalam. Okay. those coconut trees are appearing. They look really nice, but sometimes it's a dense forest, there is no coconut tree, and then these localities, they have plenty. We are now passing through Cheeyappara. So now we are passing through a town called
Kolancherry.
Okay. We have been driving for last almost 3.5 hours from Munnar to Kochi, so we needed a stop. So we are having fresh coconut water as our morning drink. Is cutting the green coconut to give us the flesh from inside. That will be very, very sweet and crunchy. Oh, okay. So everyone is ready for Instagram these days. Look how he is scooping out the flesh. This is just so tasty. How is it? Very good. Wow, there are lots, isn't it? Inside there were lots. Wow, that's good. Wow, that's even better. And look at this. In our background we have this rubber plantation. The gum is coming out of the tree, and they have a tiny bucket, and so that's collecting the extract from the plant. This is a fresh cut, and you can see that the rubber is coming out. The extract from the tree is coming out, and that will be collected in a bucket. And that's the bucket just below that cut area. It's collecting all the rubbers, collecting drop of the rubber. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. This is the way they collect rubber. This is the whole area of the rubber plantation. We had a short stop. That was fantastic. Live demonstration of rubber collection. Okay, on our road to Kochi, we found that there was a burning flame, and this is Kochi Refinery. And they're burning all those excess petroleum, I think. And so it's about 20 kilometers from here to Kochi. Okay. So we are crossing this bridge. What's this bridge called?
This is a railway overbridge.
Yeah.
And that is a metro bridge.
That's a metro bridge, okay. Yeah. Okay. And we are already in Kochi, or we are approaching Kochi?
Approaching it. This is the Pontara area.
Okay. We are driving through Kochi, and the traffic is quite heavy.
It's Nettool Bridge.
Okay.
Marada Nettool Bridge. This area is called Marada.
So this is backwater?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is backwater as well. So we are driving towards the Fort Kochi.
This bridge goes to an island called Wellington Island.
Right.
That side we can see that Navy area.
Okay.
Southern Navy.
This is massive backwaters. Yeah, this part of the road is very nice. Just beside the backwater, following the backwater. And is there a walking road? Can you walk through this?
There is a walkway.
Walkway, okay. Oh, that's nice. Very close to backwater. So this is the Fort Kochi area?
Fort Kochi.
Area, okay. So we are turning right here, and this is the ground where this carnival will happen. This is the Papanji statue that they're going to burn tonight. Someone calls it Santa, someone calls it Papanji. So I was reading that's the heritage adapted from the Portuguese, and people from Kerala, they are just continuing that culture. So on the left hand side we have a navy establishment, garrison. They also practice firing. So we are having a tour of Fort Kochi. This is massive. Wow, it must be hundreds of years old. The Fort Kochi area is looking very nice, actually very heritage, old houses, and very different and quite well maintained. So this is the influence from the Portuguese and mostly Dutch. What's this? This is Santa Cruz Cathedral Basilica. Okay. Very white. I think they maintain this color white.
Yeah.
Very specifically, all these buildings are painted white.
They say because too much crowd will come.
Yeah.
If the Papani is burned or not. After some time they put the barricade here.
Oh.
That's the parade ground.
And all these barricades are almost ready for Kerala police to put on. So basically, all these roads will be blocked pretty soon. Oh, that's the parade ground, but nothing will happen there, right?
I think already the Papani is made.
So we have just arrived at our hotel for tonight at Napier Heritage. It has been a fantastic journey from Munnar to Kochi. So this is our hotel, Napier Heritage in Fort Kochi, and we are going to stay one night. This is looking rather special, very old, very historic. We booked a Dutch room, and so I'll show you what's inside. So this is the Ballard 112, that's our room. And there is a mirror, and this is how it looks like. This is the traditional Dutch bungalow, and this is the ceiling. I've got 2 chairs. I think it looks really nice, very heritage. And this is the toilet. But I'm fascinated with this flooring. Look at these tiles. These are our room tiles. They are looking really special, very nice. It's quite old, and obviously maintenance is very difficult. These tiles looking rather spectacular.
Matches with our suitcase.
Matches with
Pretty
our
much.
suitcase. And the ceilings are also very nice, very traditional. Okay, so there is a few things to explain about this window, this old Dutch bungalow and Dutch room kind of window.
So this looks like wooden panels, the blind, and it's bordered with some net-like fabric. This is not wooden, but it looks like wooden.
This
Nice
is
traditional window.
Yeah, very traditional window. This is really nice. Oh, this is a fly net. Yeah, this is very nice. We have got wooden frame, and inside we have fly nets.
So if we open the window,
Okay. Then you get some fresh air. Yeah, there's nothing to see because we're in downstairs.
you can close the fly net, and no mosquitoes or flies will come in.
Oh, this fly nets are really nice. Just beside the reception at this Napier Heritage, we have this traditional well. This is a very old installation. I think once upon a time, when this was a Dutch bungalow, they used to take water from this well. So kept it at the reception just to remind how life was all those years ago. Beautiful windows, all those tiles and the mirrors are just fantastic. And there is a modern swimming pool as well. And that's the part very interesting. That's the old Dutch bungalow, very traditional terracotta tiled roof, and we have this balcony. This is really nice, very nice setup. And this is the overall view of the building, looking rather spectacular. Very close to our hotel, Napier Heritage. We have just within like 5-10 minutes walking distance, Kerala Cafe, and we had an amazing lunch here. We took a non-veg thali. It had 14 different items, including a chicken dish, which was like a spicy fried chicken. All those other condiments were just fantastic.
And served on a banana leaf.
And yeah, served on a banana leaf. So it's actually called banana leaf meal. It's called banana leaf meal. So they have veg and non-veg. We went for the chicken banana leaf meal, and that was delicious. Inside we couldn't do anything, any vlogging, so outside we're just summarizing our experience. This is very, very nice murals. Painted by hand, I think. Yeah, it's nice. It's just opposite to the restaurant where we had our lunch. And look at this house. This is like almost, I think somebody is breaking down to make a new house. All these houses in this Fort Kochi are like this. Very, very traditional. Look at this window. Looks very nice, and they're maintaining it. It's a very traditional buildings, and they're keeping it as they should be. Look at these balconies, wooden balconies. They're just fantastic. It doesn't even look like Kochi. It looks like Spain or somewhere in Europe. Yeah, obviously that's the influence. We had influence from Portuguese and Dutch. So these are the architectures and these decorations from the history. One after another. Look at this building. This is just fantastic. And I think they have done some Christmas lighting. So evening time it will be very, very beautiful. Look at these windows. They are huge. It's so hot here. So the big windows are essential, I think, from the bygone era. From the Kerala cafe, we had just a 5-minute stroll. And we just arrived here at this Vasco da Gama square, and there is a Chinese fishing net, so let's go and check it out. They're catching fish by this Chinese fishing net, and they're selling lots of fishes here, almost like a wholesale. There are lots of prawns, big prawns and crabs. This is fantastic. And look at that Chinese fishing net. Wow, this is amazing. This is one of the main tourist attraction in Kochi. People come to watch these Chinese fishing nets, and there are 4 of them there. And in our front there is one, and on the right hand side there is another one. This is amazing, and we just created a live stream from here, just showing you the Vasco da Gama square and the Chinese fishing nets. I hope you watched that. That was our first video of Kochi series on 31st of December 2024. But now it's 2025, well in 2025, so that's something. I hope you can watch it again. Just next to these Chinese fishing nets, there is a ferry terminal, and continuously ferries are leaving. I think the backwater and these seaside, they are connected at some points. And when we were driving from Munnar to Kochi this morning, we crossed massive bridges over the backwater. Keralian backwater. That is just mesmerizing. And this is the seaside, Arabian Sea, and so all these ferries are connecting different islands here around this Kochi and Fort Kochi and surrounding areas. So from Vasco da Gama Square, we're following a road called River Road, and it's just passing by the Carnival field, where today on 31st of December there was a massive arrangement for a carnival, Kochi Carnival. That's something we wanted to capture, but unfortunately that has been cancelled because our ex-Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh passed away, and that's why all the events organized by government organizations are cancelled because of 7 days of mourning. And so this is something we will never experience, I guess. And but we are trying to absorb as much as possible while we are in Kochi on 31st of December before the New Year. And New Year is a very big thing in Kerala. See, this is another beautiful house here. I'm sure this is a very important building. And the architectures are just amazing. And also I was learning that these wooden structures are primarily made with coconut wood or tamarind wood, because they are the very hard one. And there is another one wood called jackfruit wood. They are also very hard, so they normally get used for these structures. Arrangement for this carnival, which has got cancelled, but these sellers are trying to sell their crafts and handicrafts and all Keralian local products as much as possible for next 1 week or so. Wants to buy a new hat, and there are lots of hats on display, so there are lots of bargaining happening at the moment. Okay, so we can pack it and later it will expand. It's nice, very nice. Yeah, nice. This one, try that. A lot of deliberation. This one was the final pick. Yeah, this looks very nice. Through this road we have been walking, and now we have found a church. It's St. Francis CSI Church. It's very white. I think definitely it's pretty old. 1779. Okay, so this is really old. 1779 this church was built here. And this was the Welcome to Kochi Carnival. This was the area where all those activities and extravaganza was supposed to be happening, but unfortunately this is now cancelled. So I'm just entering this church and I'll be able to show you around inside. And this is a really old church. A lot of Christmas lighting in this church. And look at the ceiling. This is exactly the same style of ceiling that we have in our hotel room, Dutch room, and so they're very similar looking. What a beautiful architecture this is. It's called Malabar House. And I think this is a restaurant. Yeah, this is all these houses are very old, traditional Dutch houses, and now they are either homestay, hotel, or restaurants. Fantastic! Wow, this architecture is really amazing. Look at those windows, massive, big windows. There is almost no wall. It's fully covered by windows, and they're open. I think that summarizes the weather in Kochi, even 400-500 years ago, because it is always pretty hot. Across this Lily Street is our hotel, Napier Heritage. Look at this street. All the streets are very similar, and this is kind of kept as it was originally. Someone is maintaining these tiled roofs, and I just learned that they have a different working ethic because of the weather. It's so hot. All these hard-working, laborious jobs, they start at 6 o'clock in the morning and they only work until 2 p.m. And at 9 they will have a short break for tea or coffee, and then until 2 o'clock they will work because it's already pretty hot, and by 2 it's all done. Working day finished, because after 2 o'clock they really can't work anymore. It's just scorching temperature. Today 31st of December, last day, and it's just burning at the moment. I'm sweating, I'm changing shirts I think already 2 times. And this is our hotel. So imagine in summer, Indian summer, it is going to be mid-40s and 100% humidity, everything burning. So we have arrived to our hotel, and as I mentioned before, this is looking rather special. All these white pillars and very high ceiling actually are the old heritage, Dutch heritage. And our room is a Dutch room. We booked this Dutch room specially just to experience. As far as I can see, that Fort Kochi is very leafy area, leafy suburb. These beautiful trees and canopies are creating a beautiful shadow over these heritage buildings and Basilica and all other very old houses. Oh, what's that? That's actually the backwater.
That's a port.
Port, okay. That's the port, okay. Kerala.
This is the ferry.
Yeah, this is the
So
ferry.
your car will go on this ferry?
Yeah, this ferry.
Oh, so you will go home on this ferry?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the lake and the joining area.
Okay, lake and joining area. Lake and sea joining area. Okay.
By the ships are going.
Santa Cruz Cathedral Basilica. This is a really impressive building, this cathedral. Maybe we can go out for just a couple of minutes and take some good photo. This is really impressive. This is the Santa Cruz Basilica, the cathedral. This is the main cathedral in Kochi. Wow, this is a fantastic building. This is the Dutch Palace. So we are entering this Dutch Palace and probably will have little stop here. We just arrived at the Dutch Palace, and that's the white building. That's Dutch Palace. I think Dutch wanted to stay here forever. They ruled, I think Dutch East India Company ruled here 150 years. So that's a long time. And finally I think they gave away to East India Company. So that's the history here. District Ernakulam and the Mattancherry Palace. That's the Dutch palace. Dutch palace was just amazing. Inside we could learn about the history about original Keralian kings before the Dutch took over, how Dutch actually threw away Portuguese rulers, and then Hyder Ali invaded Kerala, and then finally local kings signed a treaty with the East India Company. When India became independent, then Kerala joined United India, and 1956 I think the Kerala state was formed. So we could learn all this inside, particularly the ceiling of the Dutch palace is just fantastic, isn't it? And wall paintings from Ramayana, that was really intricate and fantastic, almost like miniature paintings of India. Very interesting. I mean, definitely you should visit it. It only takes like 10-15 minutes to walk around inside. It's not a very big thing. Very, very important and very nicely presented by Archaeological Department of India. This is the very old clock at Dutch Palace in Kochi, Fort Kochi, and all those numbers are written in Malayalam. And this is from the historic time before Dutch and before British. Palu is showing us the Malayalam numbers that are used on that clock. Wow, that is fantastic. Okay, that's great. Wow, what an intricate wooden sculpture. Beautiful. Two amazing elephants. So we are leaving Dutch Palace, and just adjacent to Dutch Palace we have this Jew town. There are a lot of hawkers, there are a lot of stores selling souvenirs, magnets and local handicrafts and handloom collections. It's written there, it's Jew town. Most of the letters are gone, but it's Jew town. It's scorching heat at the moment. I think it's nearly 35 degrees. And we are walking on Jewtown Road. Cafe Jewtown. So all the names have just used Jewtown. Jewtown house architecture is also similar but very intricate and very nice, and these old houses are maintained. Look at those windows. They're just beautiful, isn't it? One after another. The whole wall is basically a collection of windows. Look at the sculptures inside. Massive sculptures. Beautiful.
These are leaf and the soap is inside.
Oh, soap is inside. Okay. Okay, we have got different flavors like lavender, papaya, and that's the flavor of the soap. So we were passing by and we found this massive cooking bowl, and this is a cooking bowl for rice, and in old days in palaces they used to cook rice in this bowl. Wow, biryani. Oh, we can cook our whole year's cooking I think at once and just keep warming it. So we are at the other end of Jewtown Road, and there is a hotel called Ginger House Museum Hotel. Really nice. Very, very well decorated, almost like inside a palace. Wow, it's beautiful. The traditional boat they use at the time of Onam, the massive festival, the most important festival they have in Kerala. And look at
Onam ka time ka boat hai.
Yeah, and look at the boat. This is just fantastic. It's so long. I can keep walking. And we have just arrived in front of Indian Paper and Spice Trade Association. This is the paper exchange. So this is the body who regulate the price and the market rate for black pepper, because Kerala is the house of production of various Indian spices. After a short stroll, we just arrived at this junction where on the left we have the Jewish synagogue and on the right we have the Jewish cemetery. Wow, this is a very, very beautiful street. It doesn't even feel in India. It feels somewhere in maybe Morocco or Spain. very, very different than what we used to. What a intricate handcrafting this is. Brilliant. This is a really nice street to walk on. Very narrow, very, very old and very nice. And there is a big star inside.
Yeah, the David Star.
David Star.
Big one inside.
Okay. And it's written here that it's the oldest in the Commonwealth countries, built in 1568. So this is a really old one, the oldest in the Commonwealth countries. This is Rabbi's house. Whenever he comes, he stays in this house. So I have been sitting here because I'm feeling a bit sick, and there was a Japanese group. One of the guy asked me that, am I the rabbi? I said yes. I'm sitting here since 1568. And so I hope to see you soon. Please stay tuned for more videos from Kerala.